Hey there, Erin Bradley here. Super excited to introduce you today to my good friend Euan Graham. He's a real estate agent with Madison Company Properties. He's a total rock star. And with no further ado, we're just going to go ahead and get right into it. I'm Erin Bradley, a mortgage consultant who spent the last 10 years building a tribe of amazing entrepreneurs to better serve my network. This is the story of their journey on the road to success. Hey there, so we've got Euan Graham here with Madison Company Properties. Euan is, like I said, a long-term friend of mine, and we've been working together for years. And he's honestly one of the best in the business, not just in the way he presents himself in real estate, the way he takes care of his clients, but above and beyond. He's just a phenomenal business owner and entrepreneur, and he's been a great resource to me over the years and a great mentor and support and everything else. So I'm really excited for you to have the opportunity to meet him. Euan, thanks for being on the show, and we'd like to just get started with talking about how you got into real estate and where it all began and where the magic started.
Well, it was by pure accident. I actually was good friends with Patrick Finney, who was in real estate, and I was in a networking group that he was the realtor in, and he and I had lunch one day and he said, I think you need to get in real estate. And I asked why, and he said, I just think you'll be good at it. So I kind of quit my job cold turkey and studied for the exam and passed the test. I think it took me 3 weeks to get my license, which was pretty quick, and the rest is history. Just got into it, just knew I had to work really hard. I had a lot to lose if I didn't become successful right away, and you know, it's been a journey.
Yeah, well, and a big thank you to our old buddy Patrick, by the way, because he was not a dummy, because Euan ended up being the rookie of the year in his first year in real estate in Denver, which is a pretty amazing accomplishment, and it's been nothing but growth and success ever since. So it's been a really cool journey to witness and be a part of. So congratulations on your success, by the way. It's just been phenomenal. So
thank you.
No surprise, obviously, you take great care of your clients and they worship you. So what's your favorite thing about real estate, or just in the business in general?
Well, the thing is, I say this, you've heard me say this hundreds of times. I say it to all my clients, I love real estate. So it's easy, it's not a job, it's my passion. And so when I wake up in the morning, I don't go to work. I go and do what I love, and I get compensated to do that. So it's just incredible. But the thing that I really love about it, and the thing I think that has provided me the success, is I really, take care of my clients, and the passion I have to make a difference in their lives, which is huge for me, because within real estate, you can make a huge impact in a person's life, in a family's life. And being that trusted advisor, for me, is the ultimate. And it's incredible to see the results we can get, and that's what I love. I love real estate, the bottom line, and I love being able to impact people's lives in a positive way.
Yeah, well, it's funny because over the years, we've worked with hundreds of clients together, and just one example I can tell you is like when my brother's mother-in-law was moving to Colorado, and she basically was calling Euan her angel as she relocated after retirement from Michigan, and now you're helping her purchase her second home and helped her sell her first home. And it's just a great example of someone who came here knowing nobody and honestly felt like her first best friend in town was Euan. So you do a really good job of connecting with your clients in a way that makes them feel really important and really special, and I think that's a unique skill that you have. It's just natural to you, which is probably what Patrick saw in you all those years back. So obviously I've witnessed this whole journey, and it's just been exponential growth and incredible success in a really short period of time. What would you say, if you could identify one thing that you apply in your business, if there's other entrepreneurs out here watching that just want to learn from somebody who's grown quickly, what's one of the things that you have stayed true to in your business that's had a great impact on the growth of your business?
Well, before I answer that question, I just want to reiterate to you, Erin has been a major part in the whole real estate career that I've been lucky enough to be involved in. And I joke that you're my second wife, my real estate wife, because we've become entrenched, and we have the same philosophy on how we serve our clients. And we have done hundreds of deals together and helped hundreds of families, which is awesome because it's incredible to find that collaboration between a realtor and a lender, and we have that, and it's a special thing that I share with you. So I want to just say thank you for everything you've done for me. But what I would say is the big thing I would say to anybody being an entrepreneur is to approach it as a business. And what I mean by that is when I first got into real estate, I worked for the first 2.5, 3 years, 7 days a week, 85, 90 hours a week, doing everything. And I thought I was the only person that could do everything. But when I actually sat back and decided that I wanted to actually be a business owner, I started to delegate and started to bring people in that could do the tasks that maybe I wasn't the best at, and also that were eating up a lot of my time. So what you have to do is, being an entrepreneur, you have to find something that you do have a passion for and you're going to be good at, and you're going to have to hustle to start with. But once you get through that, that pain process to become successful, you've got to treat it like a business, and you've got to start delegating, you've got to start building a team underneath you that can prop you up. So that is my huge takeaway from the 5.5, 6 years I've been doing this.
Yeah, that's huge. We've talked about this on other episodes. There's an amazing book out there called The E-Myth Revisited that helps people navigate that journey from, you start out being self-employed, you love what you do, so you'll do anything to help it grow, and then it works. It's amazing. You're successful, and all of a sudden you're working all the time, and now you're trading all your time for money, and then you think you don't need the money, so you want to get more time, and then you're trading money for time, and it becomes just a major mess in the middle. So if you can begin with the end in mind and know that...
And you get burned out.
Oh, yeah.
The thing is, with what we do, it can be pretty stressful, and you can get extremely burned out. You lose the lust for the career, for the job, for helping the clients, and you can get bogged down. And especially when you wake up every morning unemployed, like I do, you've got to be hungry, and you've got to have that passion moving forward.
Mm-hmm. It's huge to have books to read, people to collaborate with, whatever you can do to stay the course, stay motivated, stay energized, and rest and recover. And building a team is a huge part of having time to rest and recover. So, yeah, I totally agree with that. Well, that's kind of interesting because the next question I always ask, which is kind of in line with that, but maybe you can shed some light on a little different category here. But if you were to go back to the beginning, what would be one piece of advice you would give your younger self in the beginning from where you are now?
I would probably, reiterate the fact that it is a business, and say to myself when I first start that I am not the best at everything, because that's what I thought I was. But to be able to say that no, my expertise and what I believe, where my expertise lies, is dealing with the client face to face, showing them the passion I have to help them, being able to navigate them through the process, but everything else around that, I'm not the best at. So really take an approach from the word go.
Yep.
With that philosophy, and hire people before you need them. I
Totally.
think that's the other thing as well. I waited probably 3 years to get an assistant. I should have hired one after year one. Be more prepared, approach it like a business, and you'll be more successful off the ground, and get a great mentor.
Yep. There's a great line that says that you don't wait to win the Super Bowl before you hire the best quarterback you can find. You hire the best quarterback. You invest in the team in order to win the game. And so I think that's huge too. And we probably both learned that the hard way. So yeah, it's a good piece of advice for those out there watching. All right, cool. So obviously tons of exciting things going on all the time in your business. A lot has happened. Where are you headed? Where are we gonna be in 5 years? What's your business model look like? And what's Euan Graham's life look like in 5 years?
Well, what I would love to do, and what I'm in the process of doing, is building a small, robust team that kind of walk the walk, talk the talk like I do, so that they can produce the same results, and so that we keep building on that and become the top team in Denver for real estate. And then just because my passion is real estate, and there's lots of different avenues to get involved in with that, I really want to explore different opportunities through investing in real estate, developing, doing fix-ups, looking at commercial opportunities. So I really want to diversify into those fields, but I want to make sure that I can always have that team to take care of the clients, because that is the foundation of my success and of my future business, is the clients, is the friends and family that provide the referrals for me. So that has to always be the foundation.
Okay. So if you're hardworking, awesome. Hardworking, good looking. No, I'm kidding. If you're looking for a career in real estate and you're licensed and ready to hustle, there, maybe you should reach out to Euan. It looks like he's gonna be building a team, so he's gonna be needing some people soon. So, just a word to the wise. All right. So, last thing I like to know. You and I both are huge readers and believers in devouring books that can help us grow constantly, both professionally and personally. So, name one book. I know you've read 1 million and you've given me 1 million. So what would be one book that has changed your life or your business?
Well, the book that I always go back to, and what I say, it's my personal Bible that I live my life by. When I read it 5 years ago, The Go-Giver, that changed my life, because I was really hungry to be successful, but I really didn't know maybe the right ways to go about doing that, and actually giving before receiving. And I can always remember my mom always used to say, at Christmas time she loved to give rather than receive, and I was like, what do you mean? It's better to receive presents, right, than give. But I read this book, and it just had the 5 laws of stratospheric success, that it just, when I read it, I was like shaking. I was like, this is it for me. And I constantly go back to that book. It's a life changer for me. It's just a simple fable, a story, which I think everybody should read. Every kid should read it in school. And it's definitely, I go back to that book all the time. We have shared hundreds of books that we've read together, but that for me is the one that I always go back to.
So I just decided that we're going to have a guest blog post from Euan Graham with his testimonial and a summary of The Go-Giver on the blog. So if you need a reference or testimonial for the book, it's all you, okay? I'm going to have you write. You can be a ghostwriter or something on the blog, okay?
Sounds good.
Okay, because there is a book list. So, and check it out. The Go-Giver is amazing, and it was gifted to me by Euan. And yeah, it's a game changer. So I love that book too, and I highly recommend it. Appreciate you sharing that, and appreciate you giving me the book, because I've gone on to give it to 1 million people too. It's a great gift too. Give the gift,
yeah.
Whatever. Okay, cool. So last but not least, how do people get in touch with you if they need to find you? Looking for real estate or a job?
Yeah. They can always hunt me down. My cell is the best to get me at, which is 303-619-4400. And then my email is my first name, Euan, at grahamgroupdenver.com. Those are the 2 best ways to get a hold of me.
All right. Well, thanks for being here. Thanks for being awesome.
Thank you.
It's been a fun ride. I think the future is bright, and I'm excited to see where we both are in 5 years. It'll be good stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Thanks, Erin.
Nice work. Thanks. If you've loved meeting my tribe and getting to know their stories, subscribe to my YouTube channel so you never miss an episode. And if there's anything else you'd like to know about these individuals or anyone else you'd like to meet, let me know in the comments below. For more information, you can find me on Facebook or check out pursuingfreedom.co.